2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Travellers' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes.
That is absolutely spot on.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
This is what bad luck looks like. Just off the fairway, but sitting really down.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Putting for birdie. Ooh. That's just about 3 feet away.
Nice little par putt here.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
second shot on the second. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Par putt coming up here. Well done. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers, both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
From about 100 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This one to save par. This really looks good.
That's a good putt to make, that one. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. The par 4 fourth runs back in the opposite direction, Rich, and you've really got to be able to hit your drive well.
Difficult driving hole indeed. You must hit it down the left-hand side to have any chance of knocking it on two, as there's some massive trees down the right-hand side that can block you out. This green is not very wide. It's narrow, it's long, it's difficult to find.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with the 5-wood.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Super shot that, and with it he moves to 1 under par. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trailing by 4 strokes. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
And this putt to move into the top 10. This one's dialed in. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Now that's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sandwich.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill ridge. Players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
A big bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Didn't that look good for a long time? They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
He's currently tied for 3rd. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Handy effort, that one. And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Going with the 8-iron here. That was wonderfully done. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Little birdie look in here. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Fairways and greens, easy game, isn't it?
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch. Looking better.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take him to 5 under. And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. That's just inside the range. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 6 under. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
That should find the cut stuff. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. Why not take another look at that effort?
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. Chance to move to 8 under here.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last, and it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot.
And gaining ground on the leader. Things are getting tight coming down the stretch.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. And here we are with the third shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Oh, yeah, a thing of beauty.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
This putt is of 9 feet. Good looking putt. And down it goes for an eagle. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This is from miles away. This is buckets. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. And he's hit that inside the range. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
And down it goes. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot and Justin Rose is second. TPC River Highlands has a number of gettable holes, but how fascinating is this drivable par 4 15th?
This hole is feast or famine for most players. Any tee shot that is missed a little bit to the left will go chasing into the water. Any tee shots that are bailed out to the right, now you've got a difficult proposition you're faced with. You have to hit a pitch shot, a delicate pitch shot, to a green that sits well above you, but also runs away from you towards the water. What a par 4 this is indeed.
Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
That's outstanding. What a putt.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Moments like that deserve another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
All right, Rich, a great par 3 this one, 16, all over the pond.
The difficulty with this tee shot, Luke, is the green is a lot smaller than what it looks. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, almost went in. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Found the green side rough. How close was that to going down? Time now for the 4th shot. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Leading by 6 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
17, Rich, an elevated tee shot. It's a fun one, but it's less than driver.
Players obviously want to avoid the water on the right. However, you don't want to bail too far left and find that fairway bunker, because your next shot is all over water. Players must stand on this tee committed to the shot at hand. You find the fairway, the second shot is intimidating because it's all over water. The green pitches from back to front towards the water, so be mindful of your spin.
Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Wow, what happened there?
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
And here we are with their fourth. Ooh, that almost went down. This one's for bogey. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Let's catch up with Harold Varner. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. And the final hole at TPC River Highlands. If you've got a low score on the board, you really want to capitalise with a great tee shot here.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
That's heading for the fairway. Lining up from around 160 yards. Going with the 7. That was a bit of a miscue. And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. Looking really good. Hopefully they won't take that too badly. And this is the player who tamed TPC River Highlands this week, your Travellers Championship winner.
And they'll be traveling down the road with a lot of cash in the bank, won't they? Look, what a win.
And Rich, they did it. A slim lead going into that back 9, and yet they pulled out the win.
This player stepped up when they needed it the most. That part of it is probably the most impressive thing to me, how they kept everybody else at bay.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.